Well, we're on the clock now because Germany's beating down Russia. And Japan's sneaking over there too, but Japan's kind of, for the time, done.
After next turn, depending on what Japan buys, Japan's toast, because there's no way their navy's going to survive the next turn. Their only consistent hope is just to run away. Move 2 spaces away and hope I can't. And just hope I don't endlessly chase them down. This is my last instant ramen before I have to go buy more.
Betty.
How sad.
Yeah. I need to make a grocery run anyway.
Everybody type R in chat.
It's press F, David.
I know.
It's F.
I wanted to make my own.
You were so close. You were 1 high, and you were 2 short of rip.
That was close.
Failure.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time. I'm fascinated what this kid's doing over here.
I don't like that move.
I mean,
I'm just watching a show right now.
This it's very historically accurate, where the UK and America are talking to each other, and then just Stalin's doing his own thing.
there's a little bit of contact. Basically, okay, you just keep going.
We're talking over instant ramen.
You just keep going. Once we engage in France, just hound Germany as much as you can, because they're not going to be able to survive. That was basically all the communication between Russia and...
It's so tempting to try to attack the northern factory. I know I can't get it, but it's just tempting to do it. I think what I'm going to do is move like 6 of the 8 guys. Or I might split them. Yeah. I'll probably move a bunch up to the north with the plane, and then move the rest of West Russia.
Yeah. That works.
Because then they'll take
Because if you hold those 2 lines, there's no way they can get to you.
and I can hopefully defend Ukraine. Maybe.
Sure,
It depends on what they send.
Very true. But yeah, that's one of my most favorite fun facts of World War II that people are always shocked about. The fact that Russia literally sent guys to the front lines without a gun and just ammo, telling them to wait for one of their teammates to die and just grab their gun. Like, if you truly want to understand how little care Russia has for its troops and how much they're just like overwhelming force with poorly trained and poorly equipped people, that proves it. What on earth is this attack?
I mean, the fact that nobody's
Took you
hitting.
long enough. Yeah. It took you like eight turns to have either of you land a hit.
Yeah.
I wonder what this game would feel like if you added like a D8 or a D10 and added the extra 2 as being like some more realistic things. Like if you rolled a 7, gun jammed,
There's only 6 on the
cannot
die.
fight. No. There's so many different size die, Caleb.
Oh, you're saying use... Okay.
I'm saying like take a D7 from something else. And be like, okay, well you roll a 7, your gun jams, you can't fire your next turn.
Well, they kind of did that with that 10th anniversary edition, where they added, like, the U.S. could develop a research nuke, and they added stuff like that.
That would be interesting if you spend a few dollars each turn, and after like turn 10 you have a nuke.
Italy is its own country in that one, who gets obliterated in like turn 2.
Of course, because it's Italy.
Sounds about right.
I saw the game is like $150, so we're not gonna get the board game. But the online, if we get I think the base game is 10 when it's on sale, and then you can get that board game for free because somebody took the time to make it, so it's free. And it actually is a board game, like you play on a board.
I love this water gun showdown that's happening right now.
Hey!
Yeah, there we go. That took long enough.
Success!
And that's how you successfully keep them away.
I wonder what the code is for the dice, and if they have anything else, like, the longer the attack goes on, the higher the defender's percentages get. Because, like, if you think about it realistically, that's kind of how it would work. The longer an attack, realistically, in most cases, the higher the chances the defense win.
Yeah, because they're rolling for a 2.
Well, not even just that. Like, in real life, the higher the chances the defense have, the longer it goes, because they're usually defending on home turf versus the attacking. It's always takes more resources to attack than to defend. Why do you think Ukraine has done so well? Partly because Russia, well,
Russia's not doing a great job.
When did this become Korea?
I don't even think did I move my bombers to Britain?
Wow, they all missed. There we go.
I'm surprised.
21.
Oh, baby. That's how you take out a factory.
The factory is no more.
Well, I guess me doing a bombing raid this turn isn't going to matter.
You can bomb Italy.
Italy.
You can bomb Italy and make it back. I've done it before.
Because what the AI does is that every
they moved
hit...
the AA out of France.
Where do you want my fighters? Caleb, over here in Russia? Where do you want them?
Ooh, I don't know. I'd keep the one in West Russia.
Uh-huh.
I'd keep them where they are.
I'd probably
honestly.
keep them where they are, because I built it to defend where they are.
Okay, I'll leave the fighters where they are then.
Because, I mean, they're not really going to be able to easily take either side.
Because I thought that they were...
There.
I thought they were going to attack, so then I defended the way I would have them sit anyway.
I mean, only thing I could think of is to move the guy from
I just wanted the Australian man to have a turn.
Archangel to West Russia, or West Russia to Archangel, so that way you have 2 fighters there. Because Caleb's got 3 fighters, 2 AA guns, and 10 guys there.
I'm thinking
They only are going to have 3 tanks, artillery, and a guy. Well, they've got, actually, never mind.
Plus 6 tanks, 4 artillery, a guy, and a fighter.
Forgot that connected.
That's why I asked if they wanted me to move it to West Russia or not.
What do you think about me attacking the Northern Factory
I
next
think
turn?
that's a terrible idea.
I would have 14 guys and 4 fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's 14 guys rolling for 1s, and they have 6 tanks that are rolling for 3.
Still no. You're at this point. Take the little lane you can that's only guaranteed, and you're not going to lose much of anything until Germany attacks. You just need to start surviving.
I think it's a bad idea, but I'm going to leave it up to you.
Said FDR to Stalin just about everything in World War II. That's a bad idea, but I'll leave it up to you.
It's a bad idea, but I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah.
Yes, come at me, Japan. Come at me.
It helps that this...
Oh.
That's
Fighters out of...
That's not that bad for a Japan turn. Hey, I hit it.
Wait, that was a fighter in Japan. That wasn't...
And bomber no more.
And they have no bomber left.
Well, they bought one, so they have one.
No.
But I thought that was a fighter in Japan last turn. That was a bomber.
Well, that bomber's no more.
Bomber no more.
I just destroyed it.
Okay, but I'm honestly curious. If they put the 3 tanks in Manchuria, would...
They're gonna put the bomber in Japan.
Yeah, bombers defended a 1 though.
They don't care. It's the fact that they can attack with it.
It's also the fact that you only have one transport that can reach mainland Japan right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, I would have 3 fighters going in as well.
I'd still do it.
As well as 2 bombardment shots against 3 guys, a bomber, 2 tanks, and an artillery AA.
What did you buy?
That's still not worth it.
I would buy another transport in the West.
I'd buy like 3 transports.
I have 3 transports sitting in the West still.
Those are in the East.
Oh, well.
I was about to say, I was like, where are these transports? I don't see anything.
Okay, I mean, do I really need to go in the West? Not to mention their bomber would be able to reach my transports and
I mean,
back.
I feel like you're kind of in a good spot against Germany in a turn or two. That if the 6 bombers continue to hit,
yeah, I totally forgot to move my bombers over last turn. Oops.
This guy.
that's a mistake I would make.
I'm playing one of the best games of my life over here is the UK, and I'm dealing with a bunch of hooligans.
Hey. I'm playing well.
You say that like I'm almost outproducing you right now. You're only making $3 more a turn than I am.
You know what? You don't have to be truthful. The truth hurts, David.
No, I'm playing out of my mind like the UK right now. I've never played this good before.
Though it is kind of nice that I'm still making $20.
You're still making 20? Wow.
I'm making $20.
That's kind of wild.
I'm only making 14 less than Japan.
Not bad, kid.
That's almost 3 tanks. Hey.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Germany's gonna have a lot to buy next turn.
They're not gonna be able to buy much stuff.
Just keeps Caleb alive longer.
At this point,
At this point, it's
Japan.
At this point, Russia might outproduce Germany.
Miss. Crap.
Take out the sub.
Oh, think.
Oh yeah, you do have 2 battleships.
I constantly forget about that. I was like, crap. They hit.
What are you doing?
At this point, I'm almost more worried about Japan than I am.
Yeah.
Okay, miss.
They
Crap.
hit. He took out our destroyer.
Well, I mean, I took out Japan's navy, period. They don't have a single boat left.
No boats.
No boats for you.
I mean, the plane don't feel too great. Too terribly great, though.
I'd move them up to 9. Yeah, I think it's out of reach.
Too.
I think it's out of reach for the bomber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's 1 to take off. Right?
No, it's 1 to move.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
They could
4.
make it 6. So no, they're short. They're short a spot.
Yeah. No, they're
short a spot.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. 1, 2.
Yeah. No, because they'd either be stuck
Or-
in C-Zone 6 or
4.
C-Zone 8.
Or 4.
Because it takes 4. 1, 2, 3. Shortest is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to hit 2. 6, 7, 8. Or they can only move 6.
They can move 6.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
They-
it costs them 4 to get to 2, so they would be stranded in C Zone 6 or C Zone 8.
Yep. Or
They
4.
can't make it.
If they wanted to land in the Northern Factory.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to make it back anywhere. I'm sure you got a lot of this when you were an English teacher, David, but it's a meme where it's Captain America in, I think it's Avengers 2, whenever they go to Hawkeye's house and he's splitting wood and he just rips that wood in two pieces by himself. So it's me whenever I need more words in my essay, it's don't, and then he rips it apart to do not.
Yep.
I was like, yeah, it's pretty accurate.
I never gave word counts or like counts for my essays.
I would never do word counts. I do page counts.
Yeah.
I do page counts, but it's mostly like if you follow the formula I gave you, it's gonna get you to a page automatically.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, almost every time when you write an essay, if you actually write a good essay, you should have no problem reaching 3 pages.
Yeah.
I mean, that was always my logic. Whenever I wrote an essay, I just researched a crap ton about my topic, started just typing my thoughts out, and then went through and fixed my rambling.
Pretty much.
So I would usually go from like, I just type out 5 pages, cut it down to 3 to 4.
Pretty much. I don't know why you left the caucus so vulnerable.
The Caucasus.
Because I don't want to lose my fighters in West Russia. Because I know they have more units.
Yeah, but you left the caucus, so they're gonna take it. I don't know why they didn't send more fighters to the caucus. This AI is messed up.
They're bombing.
Hit it for 3. What did
They're
they
bombing.
buy? They bought 3 tanks.
Good. That's all they can afford. I'm kind of shocked that they can afford.
They bought 3 tanks.
And how much do they make her?
Like 30 something. 37. Watch me defend the caucus right here. I got close.
No, you
Nope,
got it.
I defended it. David's surprised that worked.
Yeah. It's attack power is what they call it, right?
No, it's natural production.
National production is how much money you have. Attack power is all the units combined.
David is almost outproducing Germany.
Yeah, I know.
He's almost outproducing the
They
US.
have 37. David's got 36.
Mm-hmm.
He's almost outproducing the US.
Mm-hmm.
Except I gave the US another point for taking out.
This is honestly the closest like production round I've ever had.
I'm not saying I want to do this for another like hour, but this would have been fun to do a total domination game.
Yeah, it's always fun to do total domination when the AI actually
Is
You know,
dumb.
is dumb. I wonder if they do this every like 5th game. AI is stupid, so you just keep
Well,
playing.
the AI has been really consistent. That they
Has it?
Yeah,
I don't think it has.
yeah.
Because the AI would not have made this many dumb decisions that it did.
It did in the last game. The problem is, it knew it couldn't make more of the decisions because all they would just like we couldn't land. So then they had free money to do more dumb decisions. So then one of them would work. Yeah, I love the UK helping me, taking 2 points, which I should have took on my turn.
I'm just picking up all the mistakes. It's okay.
I sent like 3 guys and a fighter, and I left with the fighter.
That's okay.
But I got the tank unit, so
I'm leaving Italy. I'm leaving Italy strategic bomb for you, Max. So you can strategic bomb Italy.
Okay, I mean, I've got 4 bombers up there now, so...
He's got 7. Right?
Yeah, David's also produced practically nothing but bombers.
Yeah, that's
That's
all
literally the UK.
all I'm good for right now. Germany has a bunch of fighters, so I can't really build anything in the sea.
That's true. Oh, you bombed the northern factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent 1 bomber up there, the rest down to Germany. Because Northern Factory only has, what, like 6? Only hit 1.
As long as you hit for more than 12. That's more than 12. 2, 3.
Oh, I didn't see the whole combat. I just saw the beginning and thought he only hit 1. Not
5 bombers is
realizing
the 5 bombers is the perfect amount to bomb Germany because it averages about 20. But I got 1 shot down, so I didn't get 20.
Well, how many did you do?
I did 18.
That's good enough. I'll go to Italy. I'll send all 3 to Italy.
Which is 3 tanks. Which I'm a super big fan of.
Well, bye-bye. Look, I'm not attacking Italy, I'm bombing Italy.
That hurts. But you
Yeah,
don't.
I'm fine.
You don't need the unit or the land.
I want it though.
Okay.
Yeah, just take anything away from Japan that you can.
Surprised he was gonna lose a fighter for it. But I guess you do need the land.
Well, it's not about needing the land. It's about taking a point away from Japan.
That too.
Every point matters.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm really curious to see what Japan's gonna do here.
My Australian guy gets to move.
Woo.
Got keep the legs functioning.
Worse.
I would take Borneo with your transport.
What transport?
Max's.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, I don't have a transport.
You know, it might not be a bad choice to get a transport in
Their
India.
bomber can reach India. That's why I took Burma. That's why I was so insistent on taking Burma.
Which one's Burma?
The one I just took.
Because yeah, then
But I
your
lost a
the
fighter
bomber
for
can't
Oh,
land.
yeah.
Because now that I have that, now I can build a transport next turn.
Oh, right. Okay.
No, because their bomber has to take 6 to get there anyway.
It can reach it. I don't know how the math works, but it can reach it.
Oh, it has to go. Naval is shorter than if it goes land,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is confusing to think
It can
about.
make it. It can make it.
Yep.
It's a longer trek to go the actual shorter distance than to fly down around Asia and back up.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're using it to now attack Burma again.
Mm-hmm.
The question is if you hit, what are they going to take?
It didn't
You
matter.
don't
I
hit.
didn't hit.
Doesn't matter.
Ultimately, I'd feel like they'd lose the bomber, so they could take the land back. Especially since they bought another bomber.
That was Japan's shoes. You lose the guy.
The water gun fight is back.
Oh my gosh.
Though it's not me this time. Double
This is-
sixes.
This is redonkulous.
Triple sixes.
sixes.
There it is.
Another 6.
Oh my goodness. Whoever's driving that tank was fired.
It was one of the inflatable ones.
Whoever was operating all of that was fired. Probably the only reason they hit is because the command launched the soldier out of the artillery.
Of course they're
literally
fired. They're
him.
dead. Of course they're fired. They're dead.
They're on fire.
They're on fire. They were once on fire.
We built this city on rock and roll.
That was random, but okay. I won't question it further.
I don't know what to do.
Just build a ton of guys and transports and start moving
Yeah.
towards Japan. Gotta take over the Asia. Because Japan's still making good money.
Because you're at the point that you can probably attack Japan if you build
Depends
enough.
on how much they keep placing. But
Build enough
it's gonna
guys.
It's gonna take me enough turns to get there that they're just
Can
gonna
you-
buy 8 guys and place
Can
them.
you attack Germany? No, you're too far
No,
away.
he's too far out.
You can get to France though.
Yep. I'd go to France because you can take out the bomber.
I might even tell you to say screw strategic bombing and just try to go take France.
Yep. Because
Okay.
if you hit the bomber, then that's gonna be a huge blow for them on the offense. And that means that it's another turn that they
Is
move
getting the destroyer
away.
after the sub be worth it?
Yeah, the destroyer attacks at a higher level.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll get annihilated by the fighters more than likely, but who cares?
Yeah.
Okay, at this point, if I take out their sub, though, that's...
If you take France, that means that you might.
If you
might-
survive this, I'll build ships to go with you.
Yeah.
And you could probably hold
Fair enough.
France if you take it, because all they
Wait,
have
anything else we need to do?
all they have is like what 5 units to attack back.
Yeah. There you go.
Get some extra points.
Can you drop one there and then go take the Borneo with the
Yeah.
other one?
Yes.
Do that. Take 6 points.
No, that's only one transport.
Yeah. So unload the
You can
one
split them. Yeah.
and then
unload,
move it.
Unload one guy and then move it and unload the other guy.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Go steal 6 points.
It won't let me do that. It won't let me offload just one guy.
Can't unload one guy.
No, you have to unload them both.
Well, then go take Borneo. Go take the 4 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll no longer be competing against you to outproduce you, but that's okay. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Considering the fact that I wasn't even close to getting that anyway.
I'm only making 10 less than Japan right now.
Unlikely? The destroyer versus sub is unlikely?
It's because you have to roll a 2 before they roll a 1.
Yeah, the sub attacks first.
No, they don't. It's a
With the
destroyer.
With the
Oh,
destroyer,
I guess it
think
is a
so.
destroyer. I
No.
don't know.
Because they can't sneak
just-
up on me.
it's just because it's 1-on-1.
Yeah.
So you're unlikely to quote unquote win, meaning you destroy them and you still survive.
I guess.
Oh, I didn't realize you had a bombardment shot. Oh well, it didn't matter anyway.
I didn't either. Oh wait, yeah, I did. Cruisers get a bombardment shot. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because then you sent the destroyer over.
I sent them over for their bombardment shot and just entirely forgot. They saved the bomber.
Well, yeah, because that's the most expensive unit. Even though it's a...
I'm not retreating. It's just a bomber.
You can't retreat.
Yeah, I can.
Not when you do...
He
not when
can retreat with the
When I
bombers.
land 7.
The bombers can retreat, but your guys can't.
It literally asked if I wanted to retreat.
Yeah,
I think
because
that
the bombers,
with you
the
landing in
bombers can
France there, I
retreat.
think we just won.
Yep.
Because I don't think they're taking France back.
Nope.
Especially with the, the $4 they're making on their turn.
Yeah. 4 tanks, 4 bombers are gone. 4 tanks, a guy, and artillery is what they have to go with, and they'll have a fighter, tank, artillery, and a guy. That's it. They're gonna be attacking with less. Significantly. France is mine. Okay, now let's see this unlikely fight.
I've taken
Watch, I
I've
miss and
taken
they land.
unplausibles.
First round.
The war's over. What's the point of fighting?
The fact that the AI hasn't surrendered yet.
Well, they can't. The AI doesn't surrender.
Yeah. Oh, Japan's bombers there, so I gotta move my navy in.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be outproducing me anymore, considering I just took 10 points.
Yeah. That again, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
the fact that Germany can't really take it back from me.
Yes.